Start Street. That should be. My mic need to come back here a bit more so you can hear me. And there should be any minute coming in. What call it? Okay. Now I'm public. Now I'm live. Just waiting for some guys to come in, hopefully. Oh, excuse me, Mark. A good battery there. Okay. Right, guys, can you so this is a bit more of an equipment test. You can see that I've got a little bit. Hello, Felix Smith. Can you hear me clearly, and can you see two screens? Well, you should see a little icon on the bottom, and you should see obviously the main area over here. So let me know if you can, please, mate. That'd be good. If it works all the way where you are, that'd be great. Excellent. Am I coming out clear? And is the picture clear as well? Hello to everybody else. Much better, perfect. Thanks, guys. Anyway, all the feedback coming back, that'd be great. I have got another camera coming soon. Yeah, there it is. I'm just waiting for the video capture card to come through. Excellent. There are better than my fair dues. I thought my little camera did alright. My iPhone 11 pretty good. That, you know what I mean. So well happy with that. But we live, yes, and now in 1080. Yeah. Well, it's Simon. That should be. Oh, we've got a spanner on here as well, Sam, so it works. Yeah, that should be crystal clear now because I've done the settings on it as well. So we'll monitor. Right, okay, so happy that's working. So I am going to jump off now, so I'm going to stay on for a bit. Yeah, as long as you're happy, you guys there are happy to listen to me modelling on. If you don't, jump on, jump off as much as you can. I had a chat, so Dave Heathfield, our head of design, right? One of the top painters in Europe. He worked for a company, GW Games Workshop, in their heavy metal department, and he was one of the top ones there. Like, he's a phenomenal painter. Yeah. I think the thumbnail that he did them, right? And so I asked him, right, look, I want to paint a certain type of colour, a certain type of wood, and he came up with a load. Well, he didn't come up with that one. He didn't come up with that one because I've added that. No, dark grey, German dark grey. Yeah, that we'll call it, right? So no dark grey. I came up with them. So he told me German black brown. Yeah, Vallejo 70822. There's a highlighting of English uniform 70921. And smoke, yeah, 70939. All available from WWScenics. Craig, so I'll have you later, pal. I'll gif you big stuff. Good, yeah. Testing. Open, coming clear to you as well, mate. Yeah, if any guys, you know, I mean, anybody have any problems or the video's not looking good and stuff like that, let me know. Hopefully it's your end, not my end. Simon, if you're still there, put a thumbs up. Yeah, so he sort of told me to, you know, I mean, use that. So I didn't, when I put the brown on, the dark brown, it was too brown. I didn't like it. It went browny. I've done some tests there. So there's a test that I did there. Yeah, so you guys can see that. I got to remember now. I got cameras around me. That's right, mate. I'll give me some feedback. Craig, give me some feedback later on, right? So yeah, so there's some test. So I'm using that as a test board. I didn't like the brown; it was too brown, because I want that grey, washy looking things. And I've done it. I've done a little bit there as well on the back end, and although it's there, I'm not 100%. So so I'm doing it. I'm just toning it down and just wetting it down. Timber mate, mate, let me know if it's good. If you know what I mean, if you can see, if you can hear me all right. I mean, at the end of the day, I've got a Blue Yeti mic, so it should be bang on. To be honest, you should hear every single. You should hear, you know what I mean, and that fat. So yeah, so he told me the colours, and then we're gonna just wash it through, and I'm just washing it through all the time, just to try and get that coloured. And it's like, it's starting to come out quite nice, to be honest, as well. I'm quite happy with that. The balsa wood take a lot of water, takes a lot just to get the colour coming up. There's a nice green effect for there. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm looking over there because the camera's there and I'm trying to get you into shot. So, you know what I mean? But it's there, that tone there, if I can get there. That's quite a nice tone. So it's coming on, yeah. Okay, right, yeah, so I thought I put the focus off. Yeah, well, we had a decent mic come in back then. I mean, to be honest, we were working off our iPhones, but yeah, we have to. You know, I mean, we're stepping it up big style. I'm in the house at the moment. Yeah, like I said, I got another camera coming as well. Hopefully, I'm trying to get another studio as well where we can have 8 or 9 cameras. Simon, make sure we get Layla in now to show what we've done. Yeah, to show how much, all the money that we spend in, show the quality of it. Right, that'd be good. So yeah, we're trying to push forward as best we can. Yeah, we want to. We want to try and get some quality stuff out, and I'm enjoying modelling with you guys. And there's something might obviously when lockdown is gone, then maybe that you can't join me through the day, but as long as it's there, then you can watch it anytime you want to, like, you know what I mean? So right, anyway, so like I said, we got the smoke. Now Dave said to me that smoke, Vallejo smoke, and let me put that by that. Yeah, Vallejo smoke is get Mr. Jackson in as well, and he can see as well what watercolour we do. Right, Vallejo smoke. Dave said to me, if you water it right down, it's really good for putting a wash over windows and stuff like that to get that good tint. So yeah, I'm building up little by little. I'm running out of space on my palette. I'm gonna have to clean it, I think. So all I do is put a bit of chocolate brown down. No, sorry, put a bit of German black brown down. Right, put a bit there. Then I'm putting dark grey down. Yeah, the dark grey 70994 is pretty good, really good. Because I want that grey colour, and then a little bit of that, equal parts. I'm trying to do it, right, and then, but then water it right down because I want there as a wash to go into, soak into it, and then I'm using areas to test. It's a bit wet to work on it, so. Because I know these areas by here are not going to show, so I don't want to go too heavy. Yeah, you know, I mean, people going on. I've done extensive research this week. Yeah, I'm using OBS. I think everybody uses OBS for it and stuff. Cracking bit of software, to be fair. Lots of YouTube out there to let you know what's going on. Yeah, and then just getting the right. We had the cameras. I mean, 480 is not a lot of 480 at the end of the day, is it? You know, I mean, excuse me, I'm gonna cup of coffee. I've got my coffee here, so. They sort of, I mean, OBS is sort of tricks the camera, or tricks the whatever it is to show it up. So I'm gonna see. Still, yeah. So I'm gonna do the build in a dark color like this, and then I'm gonna use that. I mean, some you can use my layering spray. You can use, PVA. Some people use, like, lightly and stuff like that, just to rub it off, right? Hi mate, alright, how are we doing? Lee, innit? Yeah, hi Lee. Just, but he said, yeah, use that. And I'm gonna whitewash it after that, then, and then I'm gonna rub it right off. Yeah, so we got just the front of the. I'm gonna try it on the front of the building, because they used to do a whitewash in certain areas, and but I want to get that real weathered look and stuff. So I'm gonna wash it right back. And I'm never going to use super glue again. Ever. But it's coming out quite nice, to be honest. This is the colour that I was thinking of. This dark grey, weathered board type thing and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? The highlight's going to go onto there as well. Yeah, thanks, Lee. Press the like button as usual. I got a different screen on here today, and it's on here because I'm reading the comments. It doesn't come through on OBA, so it wouldn't know, or OBS, sorry. So I don't know. So I'm reading the comments as it's going through. But it doesn't say the like buttons and stuff like that. It tells me how people are in. We got 10 people in, guys. Thanks. Oh, there are 2 likes. It does. Yeah. So 10 people, 2 likes. That's not good. Like it. Like it, damn it. Like it. Scott, sorry, coffee time as well. Because when you talk all the time, you know what I mean. And I can talk for. I'm a Welshman. I can talk for Wales. But you don't have get it parched. Should be. It's Friday afternoon. It should be a beer, really, shouldn't it? So yeah, I want that dark stain. I mean, I tell something else I'm not going to use as well next time is the lollipop sticks, or the what call it? I like it, and I can see. Maybe if I sand it down afterwards, like Spike. Yeah, we got 3 like. Yeah, we just had an extra one, but I can't see the grain. But maybe if I put like I said, if I put a sander over the top. I mean, that's getting a bit thing. Like I said, there's a test board that I was doing for colours. Don't move it, Simon says, and I should refocus again now. But I can see the spots there. I mean, you can hear that. That's a hard. That's super glue. It's the devil's glue. So I'm gonna do. Oh no, I got it there. So I gotta say, it's nice to It's nice to be able to see me, I suppose, and you know what I mean, and when I'm conversing and talking and chatting and stuff, because it's, you know what I mean, as opposed to my white bit of beard every now and then, and people were passing comment when I went into work. More likely Simon. So I'm chuffed that we've sorted it out. Yeah, to be fair, me and Simon have been having a look, doing a bit of research, spending not much money. In case the boss is listening. The purse, the How's everybody's day going? Yeah, Friday day, is it? Yeah, it is Friday. Normally I'd be getting excited now to watch the rugby, but it's been called off, which is a bit of a pain. just making sure, just checking how much. I got 2 bars left on that camera. Hopefully that camera will go. What I want to do is, if I want to run the camera off, yeah, so the back, so we change the, so I can change the battery. It should be. I've got another battery charging, and I know I've got a proper the lead, the charging, direct power supply come in. But you know what I mean. But so what I want to do is want to let that run out. Yeah, it should keep going because the webcam will keep going. It's just that the screen will go blank, and I'm hoping then that all I can do is straight away, you know what I mean, change the battery quickly, and then it should come back on. Fingers crossed. So I'm doing a full test, if you know what I mean. But like I said, while I'm waiting and whistling, and then I might as well do some modelling. Yeah, that's good, mate. Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing that. Oh, Sam's in. Sam, give me feedback later on this, mate. Like, I know you can't do much because, you know what I mean, probably only dinner break or something. But let me know that you're at, you know what I mean, that it looked pretty good. Felix, what you said something to me, didn't you? 7:28 a.m. in the morning. So it's 12:30 in the afternoon for us. So we're halfway through the working day, and have you started work yet, or on your way to whatever joyous day you have? It's quite nice here. It's cloudy, but not raining for a change. Typical British. Talking about the weather. So I need to slow down for you Brummies. That's the problem. You know what I mean? Oh, a bit of green in there. Like. That's alright, though. That's alright. Just making sure. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, you can. Yeah, we got some. I was filming yesterday with Dave. Yeah, which was quite sort of weird because normally it's me that's in front of the camera, and you know, I mean, this time I was behind it. And he was obviously filming some products ready for because he's sort of head about design and also looking after our wargaming side of it. He's very good at the wargame side of it for obvious reasons. So, and we were bouncing around with some ideas and stuff like that, and I mean what we want to do and stuff, and one of them is resin, fishing resin stuff. Yeah, lots of scatter, because obviously I'm doing this, and I have said that I want to look at one in a O gauge, try and get down to N gauge in certain ones, and 1/35, possibly 1/72, although that's pretty close to 00, which is 1/76, I believe, and obviously 28mm, which is that's the OO gauge of Ray Wigs. So, but yeah, we got some cracking ideas. I put the green in there, and it looks absolutely stunning, to be honest. See, there we go. I made a mistake. Yeah, made a mistake, and guess what? Turned into a bloody good idea. I live by that saying. It must mean something because I was told that was a mistake. So. God rest my dad. Lots of fiddly bits. I got an airbrush. It's probably a lot easier, a lot quicker. I got a tank airbrush, and I know there's we might stock one or two different types. Let me get rid of some stuff. I need to practice at it. I'm not an expert at at it. You know, I mean, I haven't used it enough to do it. I'm sort of old school. I like to do brushwork. Dave's good at airbrushing again, so that's something that we can, you know, I mean, I'll get him to do some airbrushings, and whatever video he does, we put it across over here. I'll just introduce it and tell you that it's ignore the War World Gaming. But yeah, Lee, thanks mate, thank you. Yeah, the colour's starting to come out quite nice, to be honest. We're gonna have to, you know, I mean, have to leave it dry. Yeah? I know, I don't want, again, I'm not. I was saying on a stream before, what people like. You know what I mean? Do they like full weathered logos, or you know what I mean, track and stuff like that, or are they the prestige? You know, the out of the box running it and make it all nice and clean and stuff like that. Me, I'm like, well, get the grind going, get it up, get it dirty, get it looking like it's you know what I mean, like it's been there for hundreds of years. Like, I mean, I don't know what do you guys? Yeah, I take it you're an airbrush connoisseur or airbrush person. I just don't know. I just haven't. I mean, some people are for miniatures now. You know, I mean, a painting with airbrush. I mean, Jesus. I take my hat off to them. Like, you know, what I mean, that's amazing. Right, I'm getting bored of that bit now, so I'm going to swap it back up to you. So what I'm going to do is that green bit now. I'm going to start putting a bit of green into here because that looks quite smart. Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna put a English uniform. Actually, I put an English uniform to bring the wood back out and hopefully the grain back into it. And then gonna highlight it then maybe with a what's it called? Really light grey. Yeah, I suppose, yeah. You know what I mean? Especially supposedly steam locos, they wash them down and stuff like that. I mean, they do it now, don't they? Look after them now. They got the big wash plants and stuff like that. They can, you know, I mean, keep them clean and stuff. So yeah, so I've Air Force Grey or something it's called, or Sky Grey. That's it. Oh, I knew I'd get it somewhere. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it into that. So we'll get the wood grain coming back out to it with a highlight of that, and then a highlight then of grey on top of that then as well. Let's test it. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, I don't mind these little bits of the super glue stuff like that. I think I should have like strip wood and stuff like that. I suppose, you know what I mean. Oh, just a bit more now. Smoke. Brown. And then a little bit, so this is dark green that I'm using, which is 70896. Yeah, it's it is a really dark green, and I've had it for a while because it doesn't come out. And it's only a tint, right? So a little dab of that, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can, ish. Yeah, find a wet part, a dry part, and a tiny bit of green. In it goes. Yeah, what lovely that is. And then just Timbers, don't start him off for God's sake. Yeah. As requested, Tim, as I made you, yeah, you can see what I've done. So you can, like you said, you're going to share some stuff for us, and you're always on the stream anyway, so it'd be good to get some stuff going, mate. Making shed out of coffee sticks and matchsticks at the moment, like doing scratch building things for my life. Yeah, well, you're filming it as well, like, so it'll be good, wouldn't it? But I'm finding with the coffee sticks, you know, I mean, you're hard to get that detail out to it. I like that grain, wood grain into it, and it's there, but you know, I mean, I'm gonna have to do a bit of work. Oh, actually, I've just done that now, and oh my god, I actually like that. Yeah, the wear and tear and the dirt and stuff. Actually, that's ta-da! I'm a genius. No, I know I'm not. I've got spots there and there. I put a wedge there because that sprung when I super glued it. It sprung, so I put a wedge in to try and work it, but it's come up with a super glue. So I'm going to put algae. I've got algae. Why a bunch of coffee sticks in with it? Yeah, I just did it with the sanding block. No, that sanding block. Right, that was a cracker. Yeah, I just give you a work on a spanner. You are a spanner. Well, you're not a spanner, but a spanner. Yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, I've got whether the sort of the super glue is sort of just. I'm going to put a little bit of algae and a bit of what's it called? And some foliage in there, and I mean some olive foliage or something. That'd be good. And need a bit more green in that. So I've gone heavy on this one, but I know I'm going to test. I'm testing something. Very testing. Yeah, great minds think alike, mate. I was going to ask a really stupid question then. I was going to ask, has anybody got any plans for the weekend? I should be hung, drawn, and quarter for that stupid thought. Because I know I haven't. Well, I have actually. I got some testing to do. I mean, like I said, the equipment's on its way. So I got a bit of testing to do. So you might see me popping on for a bit of a test. So I'm painting it, but I'm gonna then wash it. Just a bit of brush and then wash it down. That looks pretty good. I'd stay in right next to your modelling table or your layout or whatever it is you do. Gordon. Yeah. I just thought I'd try and leave it. Well, I can't leave it, but it didn't work. I got a wire brush. I'll wire brush it down. I know that I painted it already, but it doesn't matter really. I just, you know, I mean, it's in the grain. You can just see it, but not a great deal. And this is a building process for me as well. You know, I mean, I want to get that right colour, and there's probably quicker and easier ways of doing it, but I like to do it the long and hard way and what I call the tedious way, because then I know that I can make it easier and then do a tutorial to make it easier. A quick look, you can see what I'm doing like that. I know it's a boring white bit of board, I do apologise boys, but you know, we all do it. I suppose this part is like ballasting. I mean, to be honest, I have done ballasting on a track, and I probably can't get it in the thing on a track about yay long. Like, you know, let's try and, you know, and that bored the crap out of me. So, you know, imagine you guys have got massive layouts. I bet Sam loves ballasting. Yeah. It's just things that have to be done. Excuse me, have to be done, doesn't it? At the end of the day, it's you got it. I mean, I don't mind doing the other side because that's where you get the results. But yeah, it's underneath. It's just quick, get it done. And I'm doing it, and I got all that white thing back out, so I have to paint that black now, just to hide it. That's all. That's all I do it for, is to hide it. But I'm happy with the colour. It's come out quite nice colour as. Cool. Live stream on tour. I think people are getting into ILAs. See, money well spent. People are getting into the lives now, and they, you know, I mean, it's especially this time of, you know, I mean, what's happening within the world, I suppose. Like, you know, what I mean, it's instead of listening to somebody droning on, it's you're engaged. You know, you can get engaged with engagement with people and speak to them. And I know you sort of listen to one person's voice, but you're all on the chat. We all have a, you know, I mean, chin wag, and I mean, people around the world. I know Brian will normally be with us in the mornings. He's probably in the land of Nod now. You know what I mean? So I'm just happy my equipment's working. So all that time I spent, Layla, working hard, doing the research, has paid off. Layla's my general manager. Awesome. As all my team are. You know, there's a lot of people. My wife's the same. She's a school teacher. She has to do it, but she's like, oh, I hate going on there, like, I mean, on Teams meetings and stuff like that. And I don't mind it. I don't like, you know, I mean, I'm used to doing the demos at shows and stuff, and then chewing the fat then with the guys afterwards, like, you know what I mean. So I'm used to that. I suppose if everybody could do it and stuff like that, then YouTube would just be full of, well, it's full of crap now anyway. It's like, no, I didn't mean that. Voiceover, mate, I have not tried it yet. I don't know if I can do it. I'm a sort of a wing it off the cuff type person, which, which works for me. It works, the boys are Josh is trying to get me to do voiceover, and I'm like, mate, please, leave me alone. You know what I mean? You do it. I can't. I'm what I call it. So I think live is perfect for me, because once you said it, you can't undo it. I don't know why I'm being fussy. This is, like I said, this is the underside. Once I finish this, I'm gonna do another scratch build, because I've enjoyed the company, and I'm gonna do a OO gauge. Oh no, script. They tend to say, again, reading on YouTube, not reading, but listening to guys on the YouTube, and a lot of the people are saying, don't script it, because then you don't come across like, yourself. I can't read anyway, so. That green gun. Yeah, so I'm gonna do something. I don't know what yet. But I'll definitely do another scratch build, because I've enjoyed this. And I'll do it OO, so it's nice and smaller. And anything I do, Josh loves it, because he can take photos, use it then for future, photos for our website and stuff. And it enhances our products for you guys to buy. Yeah, Simon, thank you for that. Not a lot. That's you on toilet duty. 9 people, 5 likes. Chat rate, I don't know what that means. Playbacks, I haven't got a clue what that was. You know what I mean? So, well, that's not bad. I don't mind if it's one per. I don't mind if I'm on my own. Rotting along, this is what I mean. I forget sometimes I'm on the camera. I'm doing that. I'm doing my boy's head in, because the 3 shillings. I'm not that old, Simon. Yeah, we managed to get an new Xbox for him. And he can't go on it now, because I'm sitting here in the room where we set him up. He's got to do his schoolwork anyway, so. Six likes now. 6 likes. 10 likes now. There we go. Boom. That's alright. Jesse, just coming in, or been sitting in the background. I didn't see you coming in. I do apologise. I do hope you like the new look WWS stream with me in a little corner down there. Wait, yeah, so they can see you, can?
Oh, hi. Not good.
Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't say anything when I mean working hard. I can't compare. You know what I mean? This is actually starting to look. I'm quite impressed with this. I sound shocked. I know, but as it dries, it's starting to look a lot. And I like this type of painting. So, you know what I mean? Sometimes I've done figure models where you're precise and, you know what I mean, one little slip and you're like, oh, I can start it all over again, I've got to strip it or paint over it and stuff like that. But this is just slap it on and see what happens. I love it. I suppose Felix, where you're saying about airbrushing, that's probably the best thing to do by you, you know what I mean? But, no, get it on. Get it on. At the end of the day, this is exactly what they would do in olden days, lad. Yeah, gone northern there, but now Craig would have got excited with that. Talking northern. So I am gonna, when I get back, I'm gonna start doing some good videos. Yeah, I'll go back to cutting and editing, which something live. I love doing lives because you don't have to. But yeah, we're gonna have some really good ones. I got some nice dioramas coming up. That I want to do waterfalls with our new products and stuff like that. Our waterfall products. And yeah, mate. Welcome, late as usual. Yeah. Yeah. Lives are great. They are. You know what I mean. They are, and not only that, you're interacting with people, like, you know what I mean. And I know they should do it so you can be able to, like the Xbox, go on live on Xbox and, you know what I mean, and mic up and talk. You probably can, you know, and I'm talking a lot of poo, like, you know what I mean. But that'd be a crack. I can imagine that. We're all having a chat, you know what I mean, chewing a fat as you model. I suppose they think of us modelers, you know what I mean. So, okay, I'm happy with that. I'm going to leave it like that because there's some good tints, good cream colours and stuff like that. This better be good because if I take it into work in this pants, they're going to go nuts on me. Sometimes it's the balsa wood goes light. Oh, okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, do some bit more work on this. How long have we been on? Does it say how long have we been on? 43 playbacks. Don't know what that is. Let's have a look. Here somewhere. Must be. Reach the daytime telly. Ah! Yeah. Daytime telly. I don't watch daytime telly. I probably don't watch. I mean, I did watch the Pembroke Murders. That was pretty good. Obviously, for, you know what I mean, down the road from me. Well, not down the road, but actually quite far away from me. So. Let's lay off that bit because I wanted to dry to see what happens, and then I can start highlighting it. It's taken me a while to do all this because obviously I went into work yesterday to help film it and show some products off. And obviously I don't model, I try not to model them when I'm not online, because I want to show you guys what the progress I'm doing and stuff. I'm fussing with this, you don't see it, it's underneath that. But I just suppose like I haven't done it there. So look. Yeah, I'm building a wash up because I want that grain. I do apologise, I'm yawning again. I shouldn't be yawning on camera. Now you can see me as well, that's the only thing. I normally used to tuck away and yawn, but you know, damn, didn't think of that. Afternoon mate, how are you? Thank you for joining. Oh, we're 10 people in, fair dues. Well, you know, I mean, considering that I just sort of went, oh I know, let's do some testing, and then while I'm at it, I might as well do some modding and stay on here. So yeah, happy with that. Make sure you hit like buttons, boys, yeah. If you would be so kind. I don't know what it does, mind. So anybody let me know what it does. Like button, Simon, you should know. You're my guru on all this type of thing. I suppose it's like, you know, I mean, the more likes you get, or the more work on it pushes it and helps you with YouTube and whatnot, and blah blah blah. Nine 11 0. Midnight. Oh, mate, good effort. Thanks for joining. I'm yawning again. I do apologise. I'm yawning because you've said it's midnight in Australia. That's the problem. I don't need to fuss with this bit of too much either, because again this is going to be under the building, so get it done as quick as I can. At the edge I need to do. I didn't realise there's that much wood on here. There's loads. Cool. That's actually looking quite smart. I like that a little bit over there, but I've actually done a bit of, what did I put on there? Smoke. So I'm going to do a little bit of smoke. So this is smoke. 90939 Vallejo smoke. And I'm going to wash the brush because obviously I want that to, you know what I mean, that'll blend in a bit as well. Oh, hang on. The like and dislike button do exactly the same thing. You just have Google to promote your videos to others. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, like build. Excellent, thank you very much. I'm not part of ads yet either, so yeah, good night, Jess. Thanks, mate. Thanks for joining. I was talking to her, mate, and whoa, 175 designs. Wow. Good effort, dude. Right, so this is smoke. It's quite a heavy dark brown up here. So, but I want just a tint, and I'm gonna do it in areas that you're not gonna see yet because I don't want it too harsh. Well, actually, I don't know whether you're gonna be able to pick that up. I'm gonna come up to the camera. Excuse my head. You're gonna see the back of my head. I do apologise. Like, so there's a brown that there. It shows quite because it's wet at the moment. But that section there. If you can hear me, that section there is where I've done where the smoke is dried off. It's quite smart at the end of the day. I quite like it. So I'm gonna just put a tint over the top in certain areas. Ah, that's better. That's coming out quite nice. Okay, well done, David. No, well, that's what he did. He went to art school and stuff like that. So, a good one, yeah. I never tell him he's good. Coffee, but it's just cold now. Yeah, cold coffee. Yuck! And then anybody drink cold coffee. It's disgusting. Yeah, I am. Yeah, this is really nice, to be fair. It's made it look really, really, like, you know what I mean? That brought that wood back out onto it. I do it that way as well. I'll highlight the edges and stuff. You know what I mean? I think I'm impressed. I'm impressed. You know what I mean? This is the modern side of it. I should be able to do it. You can start a company called, you know what I mean, WWS and be pants at modelling. Well, I suppose you could. So and I probably am, you know what I mean? So I do apologise if I'm being whatever. I apologise for a lot. Cold tea, if you drink cold tea, you should be shot. Cold coffee, mate, as well. That is just wrong. You're saying cold tea. Cold coffee is just not. It's not meant to be, and you know that. I mean, your club, it's that big, you probably got a tea boy, haven't you? You're probably it. The amount of work that you do with them. That's something that we should have, Si, if you're still there. A tea boy or a tea girl. I used to have that. I used to work in a place, a welding supplier. And two of the ladies in the office used to take it in turns, and we always loved. Yeah, we We're going to shop, mate. How many times do customers walk into the door? Is it, yeah, you want to do a demo in friggin' in Wally? How many times have I got to put a sandwich into my mouth and go and bite, and someone comes on, can I have a demo, please, mate? No problem. Again, don't worry me, I love it. Yeah, definitely, guys, I'm going to say definitely when I'm going to do this one again, I'm not going to use super glue. I'm not, and I'm dreading doing that front bit now. I did use the only glue I used our basing glue for the front doors, but there. I got another 2. But they're stunning. When you catch an eye, I stopped them. No, I've done a little bit of welding, TIG welding. We work for a company. I used to supply Port Talbot Steelworks. You know, Port Talbot Steelworks is the largest steelworks in the world, I think. At Pembroke Dock and stuff like that. It was just I was a stores manager in there. Went in there from the bottom, worked my way up because I'm that good. See, so yeah. Worked there for 5 years. Then I went to Swansea Council and as a buyer, and then spent most of it working on WWScenics. When you're in the council, you do everything bar work for the council. I can say that now because I'm not working for them anymore. And this job, obviously, it's the company. Like, you know what I mean, it's I'm part of it, but I think this is the hardest one I've ever done. It really is hard. It's tiring. It's fun. I mean, I don't go to work anymore. I'm lucky, you know. I mean, I've done lots of different jobs. You know what I mean. My main one was obviously the British Army, but I've done this one is I gotta admit. It has its stresses sometimes, but I got a cracking team. Yeah, some really good employees. Yeah, they to be fair to them, but it is hard. Yeah. No, to be fair, no, it was at the beginning. But like I literally just said, Tim, but maybe just before that, you know what I mean, you've got a good team around you. Yeah. They start to take the pressures off you a bit. You just go. Speak to them. I'm busy modelling. Leave me alone. Speak to them, and they take it on as well. To be fair, that's the main thing. If you haven't got a good team and you've got, you know what I mean, and you've got problems, it's quite hard then. But no, I love it. I wouldn't change this for the world now. I wouldn't. I gotta admit, putting this smoke watercolour has transformed that lovely. It really does start to look, and because I'm soaking it all the time with the wood, some of the planks are starting to come up a bit and go down a bit, and I am chuffed. Well done, Mr. Heathfield. Sorry. Well done, Mr. Reese. But then even the back, but there, so that's the front. I'm going to come up now. What kind of like? So there's the front, right? That's the front of the thing there. Okay, and that's you. Oh, the camera's just about to die. Right, guys, this is my test now, right? I've been on for an hour, so this is my test. Once that goes, bear with me, right? Because I am going to change it straight away, right? Yeah. But look at that. That looks stunning, and I haven't finished yet. I got more highlighting to do. But then on the back, then they've got like it's not. I'm going to do that colour there on that because I want that whiter. I want, you know what I mean, or lighter. But I've got a highlight to go on there, and keeping an eye on that camera. I got the flashy icon. You know the flashy icon with the battery starting to go. I have got a plug-in lead coming. It's coming today. Simon's bought it for me, so we shouldn't get this. But I'm testing it, and I'm hoping. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go off camera in a minute. Okay, I got one ready to go. So let's see if this works, right? If you go, don't worry. Thank you very much for joining and stuff like that. I am going to come back. I've got a little bit more to do that I want to do. And I'm gonna when we come to shows, I'm gonna bring this with me, just so if anybody comes up to me then and says, comes up and says hello to us, we can I can show you what I was working on then, and then we can look at it in the flesh, if you're interested. The more I keep adding this smoke, the more I'm impressed with it. I'm going to use this a lot more now. Oh, there we go. Change. Okay, so hopefully I'm still on. Come on. Come on. So that's on. Oh, that's not on full charge. Bear with me, Jacks. Bear with me. You should be able to see me. Oh, right, okay. Now then, did that work? Am I still back on? Because if I am, then happy days. Let me know, guys. Did I go off on did the little camera still, my little one still keep going, and then did the big one go? Go on, I know, mate. I know. I think 2022, either late this winter. Hopefully Wally should be on. Thanks, Tim. Timbermate, thank you, buddy. Hopefully Wally should be on. Yeah. You know what I mean? I think you know what I mean? They to be fair, Andy and the guys, they're lucky because they're right at the bottom. Yeah, they're right towards the end of the show. They work on it. Ali Pali, I reckon that's going to be a push. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's March. I don't think Ali Pali be on. Yeah, I don't think Ali Pali's March. And like I said, normally March the 23rd because it's my poxy birthday. So I don't think that's going to go. I got a really dark patch for there. So let's see my new found wood thing. What I need to do is try and clean up some of this. Note to self again: clean palette before you start. This is just a normal kitchen tile that I had lying about on my old house. I like them tiles. You like them tiles? They're really nice. The white tiles, toilet type tiles, or kitchen type tiles, I should say, not toilet. The message of me saying I should kick my butt. Yeah, I think early 2022 we'll be there. What do I call it? I think everybody wants to do. Well, there's a question for you. Right, there's 10 of you in there, right? Do you think shows people are going to be coming to shows in their droves now because they couldn't go, or do you think they're going to still be cagey affairs and people are going to be feel a bit nervous going? Obviously, when the vaccine and stuff like that, you know what I mean, people are going to be a little bit braver than because of the vaccine. But do you feel that people are still going to stay away? Because, you know what I mean, model rail is an aging affair without being sort of ageism. It is quite an aging, you know what I mean. So what do you think, Andy? What do you think on that one, mate? That's a good call for you to speak on that one, buddy. Andy, I haven't forgotten about what we discussed about when you texted me, mate. I think we definitely need to do that. We've got a few more weeks. So yeah, that'll be interesting. What do you guys think of that? Well, even, you know what I mean, let's think. Do you think they will go? I mean, the older generation will go stuffing and going anyway, you know what I mean? But even with people are still going to be a bit nervous with the vaccine, do you think? Yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean, I don't know what you guys are expecting, do you know what I mean? It's quite a, because I can quite imagine it's not cheap for the for the organisers and their somebody's phoning me and I can't speak, and the best thing about it is I'm not like, somebody phoned me and normally I get kicked off by her because I used my mobile, and now I haven't. Well happy with that. The only way they vaccinated the older people so we can get and go out and go. So yeah, out and about, and all the young ones have to stay home. Yeah, but I'm due. I think what did they say? You can go into NHS or vaccine checker, can't you? And find out roughly when you're going to get vaccinated. I think, what did they say with me? I think mine was March or April. Between March and my first one's between March and May, and then the second one then is like end of September. So end of May to end of September possibly. That's where my check it is. I mean, Layla did tell us yesterday about that. Simon, if you're there, maybe put a thing up, not a link, but what it was, what Layla was talking about. My wife's a school teacher, and we don't even know when she's going to get it done. Like, and I mean, so and primary school teacher as well. Like, I mean, so you know, I mean, my views on that, they should be done as soon as they can as well. Like, and I mean, so, especially when they were in school. To be fair, they're mid-Feb. Well, I'm 48, almost 49. So that's not old. I'm not old. I might look it. I took that photo I took. I don't know anybody on the Facebook group. That photo I took of of me pretending to be Sam with a check shirt, and then Sam does that with a mop. Fantastic. That made me laugh so much. My sides were hurting. God, I looked old. I did, and straight after that, I would have gone up, I'd trimmed my beard and done my hair, and yeah, I mean, I can imagine, and to live with that, and to be then frustrated that you can't go anywhere as well, and get out in the fresh air, and I mean, someone was telling me yesterday, I think it was Simon, that there was a woman in the news that put a dog lead on her husband and took him for a walk. I think she was stopped by a policeman as well, and he did ask, "What are you doing?" She said, "I'm taking my dog for a walk." I mean, come on. I told her, no ideas, you know, don't get any funny ideas. I'm not like that. Right, okay, well, I did that back end bit there, which is light. I like that, yeah. And I'm actually going to try and, I knew what colour I did that. That's a really light wash of the two colours that I use, which is the black brown, German black brown, and the dark grey. And that's come out quite nice for that building, and I might not even do the whitewash. I am... Alright, sorry, I just butted in, but Andy put something on. We may have to have restrictions on the numbers allowed in the NEC. May government restrictions still hoping to know more at the end of March. Oh, can you imagine? Oh my God, if I demo in a mask, mate, you can, yeah. And you know, I mean, and every other people walking around as well, and the amount of people contact you can have with people. There's a thought. But then, by the time it comes to, I mean, you're November, and you know, I mean, surely by then, but I suppose you've got to start planning March, probably before. Really, I mean, Wally, the largest, I would say, in Britain. When do you? Oh, we'll plug Andy way. When do you start planning, mate? Yeah, you know, I mean, that's a good question, I suppose. That's an interesting question at the end of the day as well. You know, I mean, when do you? Yeah. I'm gonna try and change tack a minute now, right, while Andy prepares his question. I put you on the spot now, Andy. I do apologise, mate. But joys of being club organiser. Okay, so I'm going to go over in the area that I know that's going to be covered, and yeah, that is highlighting lovely, to be honest. I like that. I'm going to disappear off camera as well. Once Andy starts putting some, if Andy does me a favour and takes over for a bit on the things. 6 months before the show. And then tie your money up into that then as well, I suppose. I mean, so I know the likes of Pico use professional stand builders and stuff like that. I mean, I suppose Bachman and everything got to as well. Do you get involved in that, or is it, or do the people who's got that pitch? Is it down to them to organise that and stuff like that? I'm just gonna come off camera. I'm gonna go nip and get a light grey. So yeah, so I pose that question to you, Andy, mate. If you could, you know what I mean? That's interesting for myself. So I got, I got dark sea grey. I'm going to try it on a piece that I can't see. Sky grey, which I said that I was going to use, and white. Yeah, to pick some out. You know what I mean? This is a long way of doing things. Yeah. So, but I love doing it. I love doing it. You know what I mean? It's probably, if people watch this after what I've done, they're going to be screaming, you don't do it that way, you don't do it this way. But like I said, I don't think there's a proper model, like I said, isn't it? We allocate the spaces, but it's up to the exhibition to build for display. We organise the walls and tables and chairs, etc. Yeah. Pretty much, that's what I pretty much thought. It's a long weekend, though. Like you said, it starts for you guys on a Thursday, and then have we got to be out on the Sunday then? Finished, job done. So. Because, you know, I mean, I suppose that taking down and stuff like that, you finish at what, 4 or 5 o'clock on the Sunday, and I know that normally for us, when we come up to you, because we're normally with Pico, we just go, you know what I mean, pack away our stuff and off we go, like, you know what I mean? But when we go to other shows, when we go to Ali Pali, you know what I mean, we got a big stand at Ali Pali, then it takes us a while to break down. Do many of the other guys in here do you go to shows? Not every exhibition has the skills to build displays. Yeah. Timber. Yeah, I mean we build our own stand, but we've perfected it over years. Like, you know what I mean. So it's just, but it's not like, you know, it's nowhere near like Pico's or Bachman's or, you know what I mean. I suppose we should be, you know what I mean, we certainly should be able to you know, I mean, I question of us being at show sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, all up before midnight on Sunday, otherwise the NEC, which, oh, good God, yeah. Yeah, I can imagine NEC are, like, you know, I mean, you've got to make sure that everything is perfect, I suppose. Oh, I just done some of it now, highlighted that, and it just caught the edges and it looks stunning. I don't know, picking it, hopefully guys, you're seeing this. Bring it up to the camera. Down a bit. So the lighting in here is obviously, I got 3, 4, 5 lights out. Well, so if I put them in, you might see a bit more. Yeah, sorry for the lighting as well. Like obviously I'm in house, and I can't trip our lights back and forth. I mean, it's, I might damage them, and they're big old thing. Okay, right, I'm going to test something now. I'm going to go a dark grey first. Again, I'm not going to work on my brush, because it'll add to the colour anyway, right? Okay, but I'm going to lightly... Oh yeah, hang on a minute. Okay. Yeah, again, you might not pick up this detail, but I can see it. I don't know whether I need to go lighter on it. Let me do a bit more. Too much, I was off. Just going to slightly now. We've got very little, really dried, really got rid of the grey on here, but it's picking up every now and then, picking up the raised areas or just laying down in some bits, and it's starting to look really, really nice. I do like that. So what? So this is where we're going to I'm going to get a couple of webcams, so I can pick them up and go, you know what I mean? You press a button apparently on here, and you flip back and forth to what you want to be. So don't worry about that at the moment. It's that bit I'm looking at, and it's starting to look really smart, to be honest. Really smart. I did something earlier on actually. I'm going to do it again. Just slightly, just gently. Okay. Actually, that is quite smart. I don't know whether you can see that. I'm gonna come up. Simon said give it a bit of time until you do it. Don't know whether you can see it, guys, right? But again, right. So, like I said, this was testing. We're gonna have a treat. We're going to get better cameras. On the better cameras, because that camera I got with there, that one that's that one I've appointed, that one there, yeah. That's a 4K camera, you know what I mean? So it's pretty good. Okay, so you know what I mean, it's just the lighting probably is pretty pants, which is I just got normal house lightings. Like I said, I got God, I need to change the bulbs in here. So that's come out quite nice actually. But I'm gonna go back with smoke. Because I want to bring that back to, because that area right there looks like it's like my worktop. You know what I mean? And work on it. Timmy, I don't worry about it. It was just if the what I call it, modeling with Martyn. It's my new equipment. When I say new equipment, it's not the new equipment. All I've done is done a little bit of research into OBS and. You know what I mean, and trying to improve, because everybody was saying whenever I was on a phone, I did use the phone. I'm gonna go with that. Cracking camera on it. You guys never said that. I mean, you couldn't see anything and stuff like that. So cracking camera on it, but it's not. You know what I mean, we got the equipment. I thought I want to use it, and every time somebody phoned me on my phone, then I drop out live, which I done my head in. So all I've done is just sort of. Given their done a bit of research, learned a bit more on how to do it. Yeah, we can knock ours up 3/4 of an hour to an hour, and we can certainly break down in half hour. Mark and I are pretty good at it, so because most of our hours, what we do now is we got it all on grid walls, so we just wrap. You know what I mean? We just wrap it. Chuck it in, job done, you know what I mean? Day of the show, take it off, cut the wrap off, boom, end of show. We got a lovely green, it's grass matting, is that what I kind of know? But it's sponge matting with like not a grass effect, but like a picture of grass on it. It looks quite smart, to be honest. I'll have to find a photo. I'll find a photo and put it on a Facebook group. We do it. It does look smart. It does really look smart, to be fair. And so Mark puts that down while I sort of take off all the, take everything off the van, and then because he is older than me, you know what I mean, to work on it. And then once he's put that down, then we swap. I do all the fussing around and the finer detail. Because he's no good at that, and Simon, you can't tell him that, he knows that. So, and then we come together, to be fair, me and Mark quite. But we're starting to say now that we want more people with us, because it's getting busier. We're taking more and more stuff with us, and we get really busy, to be fair. And I think, and we're going back to what the original question was. Like, I mean, I think once. Next year, when it's touch wood, all the wood I can think of, right, when it's all settled down, I truly believe that shows are going to be packed. They're going to be sold out. Every show, because there's people going to say, "Get me out there." I'm not, you know, what I mean, I don't want to stay in. Get me out there. Let's go and chat to people. Let's not sit in and talk to the walls or talk to a computer. Let's go and see people. So fingers crossed. A bit of my English uniform, I think. Yeah, we're doing all right on that one. That's good. Simon, if you are still on, you mate, don't forget to give them bits and pieces to Ethan, my boy. So I can I'll test them out then. I'm gonna try. Timber, you put something up. Well, you didn't put something up. You can now, but you mentioned about ghost signs. Now, I'm gonna try one of those. Now, I know somebody said about airbrushing. I think Timber, you said about airbrushing from a template or something like that. But I'm actually gonna try something else. I'm gonna print it off, right? Now bear with me. I'm going to print it off, and I'm going to do and I'm going to on the either on the side of the building, side of the shop, or side of the the corrugated. I'm going to soak it into PVA, yeah, or our basing glue because it's thinner, right? And then I'm going to just paste it on. Yeah, I'm going to work on a sieve. I mean, so when I soak, it's really soaked, and so I'm going to see if that works. I'm going to test it on someone else first, though. I'm not going to do it straight on there. Oh, that's stupid. I've learned the mistakes. Andy, I really miss social side of shows more than the actual models. Yeah, I like meeting them, like the likes of you, yeah, Simon and Tana. Yeah. Normally when we're up in what I call it, home beer opposite us. Yeah, like what I call it, I can. Yeah, I can play around with the paper. I think we can get smaller, thinner. What I call it, but yeah, I do miss people coming up, having a chat, saying that they've seen the video and. Or I've never seen static grass before. That always shocks me to say I've never seen static grass before. And I'm like, whoa. All the years that I've been doing it and stuff. It's okay, so I'm going to start doing that. Oh, I'm going to do smoke for there. It's darker. I'm never going to smoke. Yeah, a bit of smoke. All those cups of tea, buns and burgers, yum. Yeah. I don't get a chance to have anything, you know what I mean? Not at all. We were in, Mark and I attended, it's not Crusade. I can't remember what it's called now. It's a war game, and what I call it, and it was in Antwerp. Oh my God, they what I call it, the amount of food and stuff like that you could have from there, it was phenomenal. It was really nice. In the show. Crisis? Was it Crisis? Could be Crisis. I don't know, I can't remember. We drove, I remember we drove all the way over there in we had a T5 over on the tunnel. Well, that was an experience, never been on that before. That was quite fun. Yeah, over on the channel as it was, and then drove down to Antwerp, or drove up to Antwerp. Quite smart. I enjoyed it. I did all the driving. Fry dry. Yeah. Printing the reverse. Spray with varnish glue. Ah, okay. Ah, right. Okay. Yeah. Like, yeah. You were saying that. Like, it's just like they're like a tattoo type thing. You know, the children's tattoos. Oh, the children's tattoos. We can get Coca-Cola children tattoos. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'll have to have a go at that. So this is coming on quite nicely. Hour and a half, guys. Still got 9-10 people coming in, you know what I mean? So we're consistent. Be nice to it would want 200 people, 300 people. Phew. That'd be mental, wouldn't it? I could do it. I do. I got no problem at all. I mean, Andy will probably tell you how many do you normally get through the door on the weekend, Andy? That, you know, I mean, you rate, what, 18, 19, I'm guessing here, 18, 19,000 people across the weekend, or was it more? Probably watching now, it'd be totally wrong. It'd be like 2 million or something. So, because I'm not there. I can imagine, yeah, you've worked. I mean, at the end of the day, it's. I do like to shut up sometimes. That isn't that annoying. People phone you. They got text messages as well now coming through and stuff like that. 15, 16 average. That's not bad, mind. You know what I mean? That's quite a. What do I call it? It does feel a lot more, yeah. It does. That doesn't seem right. It just. Excuse me, advice mate. Got somebody asking me advice now. Kevin Bibby, nice chap. Salisbury. Phil, he was the one. If you see me down in Pico. The been on Pico TV. Obviously, it's me that's on Pico TV. He filmed me for that, and he's going to give me a hand to do all our, to set up properly for YouTube and other channels and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, but I say that, though, I'm not doing a bad job as it is. Like, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean? He's going to come in. His cameras are like something like 40, 50 grand each and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? He's going to help me. A bit of advice and stuff. Yeah, it's funny. You see him. When I come in, Andy will probably tell us. I mean, when we were on the Pico stand, we were right by the door, and it's like wacky races. As soon as they open, whoosh, down they go, and they run to the back of the second hand. I think is it back when they got a second hand store there, and a couple of other boys that got second hand stores there. Whoosh, they've gone. Honest to God, I've never seen pensioners run so fast in my entire life. And they miss all that, so you just go whoosh, and then they sort of filter back through then, and then you're done. You know, from 10 o'clock onwards, we are flat out. So yeah. Sorry, I'm texting him, and I do apologise. We'll give you. Yeah, it is. They plan their route. Yeah, I think some of them have got co-drivers as well. Left, right. Yeah, we do have a chuckle. Mark and I sort of watch it as they go past, and we have a ice sneaker, like, you know, because even guys on wheelchairs, like, I mean, there's some guys there who's got electric wheelchairs. I'm sure they got nitros on it because they hit the button, boom, gone. It's funny. I shouldn't laugh. I do apologise. I mean, but yeah, it is. It is crazy. It's crazy. I love it. I do. I gotta admit, I miss the shows. I mean, Mark's a little bit more grumpier than I am, you know what I mean. But I do. I really love the shows. You can have some. You have a good laugh with people. You have a, you know, what I mean, you meet some really nice people. You inspire. And then the thing as well that you know, when the clubs do, and people like myself. We'll get a chance to inspire people because we demonstrate the product, what the product does, you know, and how easy it is. You know, I mean, it's so, it's a lot. I love it. I do. I gotta admit. I mean, Andy, you've seen the demonstrations that we do. They filmed me in Wally once. You know what I mean, so. And you guys know, you know what I mean. We've probably got the best product to show off, like, you know what I mean, static grass. You know what I mean, a logo, yeah, obviously we've got a logo goes around the track and stuff like that, you know what I mean, but static grass, you can have such an impact, especially when I scrape it all off. Yeah, he's sad now, man. I bet they push you out the way. Get out of the way. You should hide it. You should move back when I've got it. And not tell anybody. I mean, normally when we go to the other shows, we were by Hattons at one point. We're not there now. Hattons moved in Ali Pali, but we normally buy Rails of Sheffield, and they're a good bunch of people. We have a laugh and a joke with them sometimes. Like I said, Hornby's always around. You know what I mean? So it's a good laugh. You've got to talk to people, other traders. They want the stampede. Yeah. They want to insure him. Yeah. I'm a close protection bodyguard. That's my. I mean, that was the course I did when I left the army. You know, I mean, I can offer my services to some people if you want me to, but you know, I mean, I can't do crowd control on my own. And I've seen them people. They know me. That's it. Whoosh, goodbye. Right, okay, guys. I'm telling you something. That's starting to turn quite smart. I am gonna try sky grey. I am going to put a little bit of sky grey, but again in that section by there, yeah, can't be seen. Yeah. Shake it up. Rod Stewart, you want? That's the thing. Or Steve Flint. Guess Steve Flint. He's a celebrity, you know. Oh, Steve. He makes me laugh. Fair dues. Another top bloke as Steve Flint is. Lovely chap. Yeah, still a bit too much. So what? Get it off. I don't know. Maybe on your just to highlight the. What time is it anyway? I've been enjoying myself. It's got a good 10 to 2. Yeah, so I say that I don't tend to model. The NEC rush. Rugby to the front row. Again, I was front row as well. So, but no, you couldn't afford me. So. So that's I'm quite liking this grey. It's just picking out, oh hang on, sea grey, wrong one. It's just picking out some of the detail that I want. Bear with me, I've got to say speak to Kath. Kath, put the heating down, boiler, heating. Yeah. I've got the heating on and I got my back to the radiator and it's on fire. Turn it down. I got too heavy with it because it just didn't look stupid then. But I can pick some of the detail out, it'll be quite smart. I am going to work on that bit because I want that a little bit green. I don't want it to this edge should be seen. I mean, I got very little paint on this. It's just picking up that edge. I mean, me and Dave were talking yesterday about the little bits and pieces. I mean, these, like I said, these are 28mm. Okay, that's the trying to get that in the focus. That's 28mm, yeah. And I was showing you guys yesterday, or not yesterday, day before. Yeah, there's fish and tomatoes and sausages in there. Okay, but that works. That's a good scale. Yeah, that's a good scale. Come back in focus. Yeah, you know what I mean. So, but we've talking about we're going to do a lot more. I know there's other companies out there that do creels and stuff like that, but this is a fishing, not fishing port, but you know what I mean, a river or something like that. You're going to have, you know what I mean, or sea. You're going to have you know what I mean, the port on timber we were talking about. Your idea with the nets and the floats and the stuff like that as well. So we're gonna have a look at that as well. Afternoon, Clive. Thank you very much. 14 people in here, guys, and we've only got 11 likes. Somebody is shirking. Let's do it. Let's hit them buttons, please. Thank you very much. I don't know what. There's some tones on it. That back end bit there, I love. It's that grey. That was the grey colour that I was looking for, and that's going to be on. That's the colour I'm going to hopefully go. Now, that's a different one to that. Granted. So hopefully we can do it. Oh, we've got 12 likes. Yep, someone's done it. Someone's listened to me. Excellent. I'm having a look at the camera. Yeah, we're all right for battery at the moment. And I got a few more minutes, I suppose. A few more. I'm not going yet. So yeah, I'm just. I mean, again, most of it you're only going to see the front of it. So let's have a look. You know what I mean? Get them up there. Get that up there where it's supposed to be. I'll turn into the camera now when I can. I want to put some of the painted stuff that I got. Just put the figure there. Okay, I'm happy with that. I was going to do some weathering powders, and I am going to put some weathering grime into there, some powders into there, and I'll seal that down with a with a sealer, and in there because the white has gone in, and I don't want to show the white, but that's looking quite smart. What do you think, guys? Let's have a back there. What I'm going to do is try and zoom in. I can remember. Oh well. Look at that. I'm trying to find a remote for that so I can do it. I know for the Canons I can do it. But oh well, so let's come back a bit then. Back a bit out. There we go. So it's starting to look smart. I do like that. That's worked out a treat. There's a lot of work gone into it, but when you're modelling, I got nothing else to do, so I'll get on about shopping later. 13 lights I got. Where do you get 14 from? Or am I delayed? I'm probably delayed, know what I mean? So, yeah, that's good. 14 likes. I mean, we got almost 2 hours as well, so it all counts towards the channel. I'm going to flick to something else now, just to see. Yeah, okay. Sorry, my hand's going to be in the way in a minute, because when you live stream, and just to what I call it, when you live stream, and I got the OBS running in the background, and obviously I'm on the live studio and I can see the comments going on, but there's a delay. So when we're going to see you building a railway that I wanted, military railway route somewhere like more ranges. Yeah, using engineers and I know next clip we can't have a railway too. Do you know what? We were talking about this. Let me have a break. Let me have to speak to the camera for you for a bit. Okay. We were talking about this, and it's not as if I don't want to. I really want to. It's just space for us at the moment. We haven't got. Believe it or not, there's not a lot of space, and I haven't got no space in the house at the moment because I mean there's 5 of us here. You know what I mean, and we're trying to do the attic conversion this year. So again, but that's just a modelling to do dioramas. But I'm trying to get, and I keep hinting, and I keep pushing, we keep trying to get. There's a empty, I say empty room next to my room, yeah, down to the dock. Yeah, we can use this then as well. This is 1/35, so I ain't got any size now. But I'm going to build. Since we're in Clive, I am building HO. So I'm going to do another scratch build in HO. Right? Scratch building for me now is I love it. But this is obviously for kit forming for in MDF and then other stuff. So it'll be a kit. So you buy a kit and it'll have everything in there for you, hopefully for you to build. Anyway, so if I can get the room next door, so my room is tiny. My office and work and the studio. Right? I got a little table. The studio takes one half of the room up, and then I've got shelving there. But I got no, other than building on the studio, I got no place where to make a mess and stuff like that. Yeah, we doing fish and stuff like that. It's getting them right scales into it. Anyway, so so I'm hoping if we can get the room next door, there's my office. You go into my office and there's a door. Then it goes into the next door, but somebody else rents it at the moment. But if I get that, then I can move the studio in there, and then we've said that if we'll put that as the full studio, and we'll put up like Big Brother cameras up. And then we'll do, and we'll build a layout in there. Only a 6 foot by 3 foot end to end, with a side in and stuff like that. And then obviously it'll be all our products. But we got to count with Homebee. We can bring a Homebee track in. You know what I mean? Pico. We have to have a shop and stuff like that. But we haven't got one. We've only online. But you know, I want to go. I do want to have a crack. You know, because and I've said that for Dave to do it as well, because because Dave is predominantly war games. If he helps me out then on the railway side of it, and obviously then I'll know a lot more with the wiring and a lot more then with the ballasting, because I haven't done a lot of ballasting. And then he's a phenomenal modeler. So we both got the scenery should be really, really good. But it'll give an insight then into the railway side of it as well, or the diorama side of it, what we are. That's the company that we are. We're not a railway company. I keep saying we're a diorama company. So hopefully, if all space comes out, even if we get a unit and then a small unit for myself, I can then, we'll put the R&D department into that. Because that's what we are, and then we can go from there then. If Montana's watching this, mate, I must be good. So, yeah, you know, I mean, they're grass. Yeah, no, no, not mine, not mine. It's pants. But anyway, it is that. But yeah, okay. I didn't know that. I know Pico Track. Is Pico Track the best? I know it is really good. Good question, Tim. But I was talking about this yesterday. Now, so I would say the railway industry is a lot smaller than the war game industry. If you take if go out on a Pico, and put a thumbs up on the Pico. If you take Games Workshop, that's a £1.75 billion company, and it's their own company, and they got their own game, they got their own figures. Yeah, and some of you have probably heard of Games Workshop. Citadel Paint is theirs and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? So they've got a absolutely massive following. Yeah. And obviously you've got other. You know what I mean? That's just one company. Like, I mean, that's not just the market. But as a company, as our company and stuff like that, we sell a lot more to. Yeah, we sell a lot more to railways, because you guys are. If you think that, you know, I mean, most war gamers are yay big. Yeah, you know what I mean, that's a big base. Yeah, you know what I mean. So they don't need a lot of starter grass. Like, I mean, one tub was probably last them. You know what I mean. Any 180mm tub will last them months. Like. Yeah, it's you know what I mean. You've got to. They are. It's not a. It is a huge following, a massive following, and it's starting up. Yeah, I can imagine. They started White Dwarf was which they started, and they started in the back of a VW camp. One of them, Tim Livingston, I think it is, or something like that. So, something Livingston. He started White Dwarf, and he was selling out the back of that. Yeah, they were skint. And he sold out. And somebody sold out. Sold GW, his shares of GW, and started the fantasy books. Death Trap Dungeon was one of them and stuff like that, where you'd read and then you'd make the decision, then you go to another page, then whatever decision, or you throw a right work on it. Billionaire. Oh, can you imagine? Yeah, it'd be nice to be an heir. You know what I mean? A pound heir. That's what I'd do. That'd be nice. Yeah, Mark and I started Humble Business. We started painting figures. You know what I mean? Well, you've heard the story probably time and time again from us. Like, you know what I mean? We started painting figures, and it's gone from there. Like, you know what I mean? In the dream. There's another chap, Adrian Ross, with us as well. He's, you know what I mean? He's brilliant. He's awesome. So, you know what I mean? But Mark and I have pushed this. I'm going to push it even more, like, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Dave's going to push WWG for us as well. It's all good. It's all good. Anyway, so that's probably the inset. I would say, obviously we the more you guys buy a lot more at once. Oh, the railway guys, you say, buy, and the diorama guys buy them once because they use a lot more, if you know what I mean. I suppose the guys over the pond in America, they tend to do one layout, and then they've got the room to keep adding and adding and adding, where we haven't, you know what I mean. Points and build your own. You get right, and you're getting too technical now. Out. I'm joking, mate. I'm joking. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's so yeah. Going back to what I was saying, you know, I mean, we're in UK. We got very little space away. You know what I mean. Our buildings are tiny. Like, you know what I mean. So hence, you build to so far, and then either break it up or sell it. Don't you know what I mean? So right. Anyway, so let's back to it. Do you know what? Do I fuss anymore? I could sort of green stain that some areas, but yeah, let's try that. I'm going to do a little bit of green staining. Now, this is where I cock it up now. But you've got to be bold. Modeling's all about making a mistake. Andy, yeah. No, mate, you to me, mate, are a genius, so. Okay, I don't want too much. That's why I just done it with that. I tell you what industry I don't think I could go into, and I think I've mentioned this before. I was watching it on TV. Is fishing. Be a fisherman. Whew. Anybody seen the deadliest catch? Oh my God, them guys are absolutely barking mad. Barking mad. 48 hours. Do you know what I mean? On the grind. Jesus. I couldn't. Well, I say I couldn't. I mean, in the army, I did probably, you know what I mean? Walk in for 48 hours in the army, I think. Full pack. And they reckon Wales is one of the wettest places in Europe. They are in a friggin' Northern Ireland. Yeah, I think there's a lot. I mean, Richard Watson, yeah, Junction. I can't remember now. I do apologise, Rich. He wants to come down, and big hand to him as well. You know what I mean? Him and his missus expecting, fantastic, huh? But yeah, it'd be nice to see people. Yeah, you're more than welcome to come down and see us, mate. You don't get to see much. It's a factory. It's a factory at the end of the day, you know what I mean? So it's. I'm starting to put detail on the end now, so I'm starting to put a green stain on. So what I need is a smaller brush, Martyn. Hey! It just so happens to go on, but yeah. Let me catch up. New junction, thanks Timber. I knew it was something junction, what I call it. You ain't seen how much mess. Yeah, for us. Hello, I bought from you various types of static grass, 4 and 6 mil. Unfortunately for all types of static grass is all a clump of balls is normally so. Paolo, I do apologise if I say your name wrong. Yeah, it comes down to a humidity bit, right? The balls. I'm working up. I'm doing some testings with it right now. The way I do it, right, is that at the moment I get an N-gauge bridge that I've got, right, and it's got the massive pattern in it, and I sieve it out, and it works a treat. But if I haven't got that, it is just literally, technically new junction, junior junction. That should be junior junction now, isn't it? Sorry, I just digressed. Literally, it is literally, unclump it. Yeah, you know what I mean. It just what I call it. So, but be careful where. Don't have it on a dry place. If the grass gets too dry, believe it or not, it should be a little bit not damp, but keep it in a cool place. Yeah, and away from radiators and stuff like that, and that should help it as well. Okay, but it is literally either sieve it out. Yeah, get a get a bit of wood or something like that, and draw thin wood, MDF, 2 mil, 3 mil, drill a load of holes into it and shake it out like that. That's one good way to do it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it is, and it comes down to humidity, so I hope that is what I call it. Hello, Ollie, mate. Nice for you to join, buddy. Thank you very much. Hit the like button. Has your package turned up? Oh. Which if it haven't, it's lost, and I'll tell Simon. This was a test. Yeah, not too moist. What? It haven't turned up yet. Oh, mate, dude, it has been sent. Trust me. All right, well, like I said, it ain't us. Poxy, Royal Mail, and frigging Whistle and all them are having a nightmare right now at the moment. Okay, I'll chase that up for you, dude. But nice, thanks for popping in, dude. Thank you very much. How do you like my new setup? I'm getting like you now, you know what I mean? Tech guru. Yeah, you will get it. Trust me, you will get it. You know that. If I said I sent it, I sent it. But yeah, I mean, my setup's getting like, I'm getting like Road now. No, I'm not. I'm not as good as him, to be fair. So. Cracking little layout, dude, as well. Fair dues. Yeah, but you'll be on the big ones again then when you work. Well, you dump all us little guys then when you know what I mean, all the ones that when the sun comes out and you can go back out and get on your is it 5 inch, is it, whatever it's called? Yeah, it's but do you know what? That's just my laptop one. That is. If I do that, you can't see me. So yeah, you know what I mean. So, but I have got permission, I think, to get some more. So I'll get some. I mean, I'll do some research and get some good cams. Oh, I don't need that. Our yeah. Can you? Yeah, cool. Nice to have your own place, isn't it, mate? Well done. Good effort. I am going to start doing. I mean, obviously when the lockdown goes and stuff, then a lot of you guys are, you know, I mean, heading off back to work and stuff. However, I am going to do. I'll do a few of these. I'll still carry on doing these. You know what I mean? Because some of the retirees and stuff. You know what I mean? Or if you're just stuck at home and stuff. I'll do a few of these. But I am going to do like Ollie and Jenny do. You know what I mean? They, to be fair, it's a cracking show that the pair of them do. I am going to do one of our live casts that we do. Yeah, Simon said he's going to give me a hand, so you know what I mean, and Josh probably will pop in sometime as well. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do some of that. That's a good crack. I enjoy that in the evenings. It's a good laugh, and I think Sam, we are going to get some software. I already know which one it is. Ollie, not Ollie. Sorry. Yeah, I do work like. Well, we haven't stopped, but I'm luckily I can work from home, so you know what I mean, Ollie. So, but yeah, I got the Sony X55. I think that's cheaper. Yeah, I think Andy have said that Andy told me the software that the club used to do their what do you call it, their show, you know, so we can get people on as well. So we, you know, I mean, I'll get people like Andy. Me and Andy have discussed about doing that anyway. And of course, I've got to get our own Sam on as well. I mean, I think me and him on together. You know, I mean, I think that'll be a good crack at the end of the day. We'll have a good laugh with that. Yeah, you know what I mean, because I talk to Sam every day, and you know, we ring each other up. We've become really good friends, to be fair, through lockdown and through because of what's going on. Yeah, they come in, dude. They come in. They're on their way. I was doing some testing and filming yesterday with Dave. So we got, you know, I mean, there's a lot of things going on with us at the moment. Top secret stuff that I'm not allowed to tell you because I get shouted at. I don't like get shouted at. But also Brexit and Amazon. We're trying to get that sorted first. And then I got some nice stuff coming out. Muds, waters, waterfall effects, that type of thing. I got. He's really good. Yeah. It would be a good laugh with Sam. It'd be a good laugh with me and you, Andy. That we'd have a good crack. We always do anyway. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna bring on that. Ollie, you can. You know what I mean? I think we'll do a show with you. I think. Yeah, we'll get you on there. You can show off your skills, dude. Because your layout's starting to look really nice with the grass on it, dude, and the weather track. I love that. It's stunning. Yeah. I'll have a word with Jenny. So we can get Jenny on as well. The show. Yeah, I'm learning this. You know what I mean? I'm 49 and I'm not a tech savvy person. Give me an SE80 or a GPMG and I can strip it down and put it together, blindfolded. But stick a computer in front of me and I'm all right. I'm not a Neanderthal. I can do it, but I just got to do a lot of research. And unfortunately, I mean, we haven't got nobody else has got time to do it, so it work with me, so it's down to me to do it. Like, I mean, so but yeah, we'll get people on. I think that'll be a good crack. Now that I'm sorting out all the equipment. Like I said, tomorrow now I might be live tomorrow just to do equipment test again with the other camera, and while I'm on there, I can tell the missus that I'm doing testing and I can carry on because it's what I call it. It's not going to be cheap from us, so yeah, we designed it. Yeah, we it's you know what I mean, it's all ours. It's looking it's coming out really really nice. It is fiddly. You have got to leave it dry a bit, and sometimes it'll skim over and leave a white patch where you just got to prick a hole in it. I got loads of. There's going to be loads of videos of that coming out. So yeah, you know what I mean. We got obviously our deep cast water. We got our muds. The muds are coming. We tested them yesterday. I've done the long test on them. They starting to look good. I'm doing an engage diorama, which shows us all our. All right, things have been dispatched. Excellent. Thank you very much. I've got an email pop right in the front of there. Yeah, so we're doing that, you know, I mean, it is getting good there. Yeah, good. Yeah, but people are welcome, you know what I mean, once obviously we're all clear and stuff like that. Right now, no one's allowed anywhere. I don't think I'm allowed near the friggin' the unit, the factory. So stay away. I'm going to add a little bit of brown to the green, I think. Dark brown, because it's a little bit too green. Oh, no then. I'm going to have a bit more. Because it's coming out, because it's going on the balsa. It's looking a bit like bright green, and that you wouldn't have. Although you have it up a bit, at the bottom it'll be darker. It's a bit better. Oh, I'm missing some things here. I suppose all if you've done, like, you know what I mean, if you've done engaging and all of a sudden gone into O gauge, double O, it's like, whoa, the size of this. And obviously you've got a lot more detail then as well, like, you know what I mean. That's why this is 1/35th. You know what I mean, I can put it all in, like, you know, get all that detail going with it. LA5A1. I don't even know what the L858 was. That the new S80, is it? Oh, the LA501. That's it. No, that's the S80 from Fart Reese. Yeah, it's crap. It was crap. Too many small parts. Yeah. Too many small parts. That's why I had to what they call, they give me the, for Ireland, they give me the jumpy. No, that was a beast. Say hello to my little friend. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, I've got. Well, I think you saw the paint range. I got a whole host of paint range. Sorry, I just saw you call camera. I'll talk about that in a minute. But I use, you know, what I mean, so I use the acrylics a hell of a lot. Like, you know, what I mean, I do love them. I'm just adding detail here now. It's starting to go darker a little bit. So it's actually quite nice. I don't know if you guys can. I'll come up. Let's go up there. Again, sorry, it's a light in probably. So when I get into work, I'll take some photos and stuff. I got Josh to take some good photos of it. You know what I mean? So the thing is good though. That's the one effect. Because we are actually modelling. Like, we're having a chat about modelling, isn't it? Am I doing that right? Yeah. Sorry. I keep forgetting there's a delay on the watercolour, so I need to pick all these brains about OBS. You can imagine the jump to 5-inch, yeah. You imagine the friggin' you've got life-sized grass there, mate. You know, I'm going to mix it, so. Yeah, was you what are you then, Dan? Was you RAF? Was you Navy? Was you Army? Or was you, you know, I mean, was it a cadet in a younger age, or? You keep referencing like police and what? You're intriguing me now. I'm gonna turn that over there because I want to start putting some stippling detail into this. Inch kind of rail based. I bet. Will you say that to all the girls? Talking about the guns being user friendly. Yeah. Nice one, dude. Pretty boys, fly boys. You like backs in rugby. Junior service as well. Oh, and don't anybody say anything about the Navy being senior. Brill cream boys, yeah, fly boys, fancy boys. So I'm just go back to modelling for a little bit. I'm just adding the detail now, just putting in the green and the middle things and stuff like that. I'm not going to bother doing the what call it. If it was like for a display or something like that, I probably would, but if Josh picks this up and takes a photo underneath, then I'll give him a clout. Yeah, bend over the railing. Yeah, the search for the golden rivet. Yeah. Pick the bar of the soap up. Yeah. That's all them as well. Yeah. You say that, all right? I was up in again in top of a mountain in Northern Ireland, going flying. Being picked up by choppers, you know what I mean? And we usually get picked up by RAF, Navy or the Army Air Corps. And by far the best pilots were the Navy boys. Jesus, they would land in any weather. Yeah, they would fly in any weather. They were phenomenal, they were really, really, really good. Angels on our wings. Oh, he's in. Look, hello, Rich. Come good. Yeah. New junction. Little junction as well. A junior junction. How you doing, dude? Welcome. I think it's the first one you've come into, mate. I'm modelling, but you can't even see all you're looking at as a thing. Sorry. Look, I am modelling, mate. But you haven't seen this yet. Let me put it back down. I'm talking to the camera, but there I am. So we've just looked at a bit of metal for ages. Get carried away, it was. Always lurking. Yeah, always lurking around. Excellent, good. I'm happy, mate. Happy on. Happas days. Happas iawn, as we say in Wales. Happas iawn. So this is what I'm modelling. Just so you can see, scratch building. Oh, there's my sculpting tools. Maybe you can start to learn sculpting. So a little bit of what I call it, seaport type thing, and then we've got obviously some of the stuff. That's 1/35th scale. So there's the what I call it, and we've got some barrels and stuff like that. Then that's going to go on to there, and we're thinking of doing some more type of scenery, resin scenery and stuff. So yeah, that's what's coming on. I'm just doing the wood for the bases now at the moment, so we can have a look. This was the equipment test. Made so you know what I mean, so we can because I got, obviously you can see me, I was using my phone in the house, and I do these every Wednesday and Thursday. I've just done it today as a bit of as a test of equipment, and it just carried on, and 2 hours and 20 minutes in, I'm still going. I'm just enjoying it. So I'm hoping you guys, people are staying in. We got 10 people all the way, 14 likes. So Richard, shame on you haven't hit the like. Just adding detail now. Talking about Sam, he's just messaged me. yeah. Sam's giving me grief on my group. I'm just adding sort of green detail to the sides now, just to make it look a bit more nautical. How you doing, Rich? Busy, mate? Probably working on the well, it's probably night. Oh, it's probably raining up there with you, is it? Probably. It's nice down here. You would have been out in the garden. Other Ollie would have been out in the garden as well. Doing a running sesh. Although it is a bit cold. That's a question for you, for anybody who's got, because I know Rich has got one, I know Ollie's got one, unless Ollie's gone. How much maintenance it is for outdoors? You know, I mean, is it once the track down is at it, you just got to go around and clean it before you go into it, or is it a lot more work? Oh, I need to clean my palette off again. I mean, obviously, I don't know. I'm sorry. I do plead my ignorance. I haven't got a clue about railway. So ask me anything, grass. I know it. Ask me railways. Speak to you guys. Yeah, I can imagine. But you're always in demand, and you know what I mean. So. Afternoon Angels, oh, he's starting to pick up some people now, and I've been on 2 hours 20 minutes, so excellent. And I mean, I'm not going to be much longer because you guys, the people who've been on with me at work, have been sick of my voice. No, more Andy when. Yeah, no, actually, I was just talking about that. Outside requires a morning of cleaning in good weather. Winter or rain. Yeah. I don't suppose you get any rust in, obviously, because it's all stainless steel, is it? That type of thing. When the sun comes out, you start to play. Oh, mate, that's all going to change. Angels, don't worry, mate. It was, as the title suggests, it started off as an equipment test 2 hours and 20 minutes ago. You know, and all that, because I've set up a new camera. I got a mic. New camera. I set the camera up and the mic up. I'm not a tech savvy people like New Junction or Wardle Road. Like, and I mean, I'm not. I ain't got a clue what I'm doing. So hit and hope, let's do a test, see what happens, and then 2 hours and 23 minutes later, I'm still here. So yeah, I suppose you know. I mean, I suppose it's literally if the leaves are on the track, you can't. I know that was always a sort of a pee take, but it probably does affect. Really, does it? You know what I mean? Quite a good moss colour this is. bit more water. Wash it down. So just normal acrylics like I'm using for the people that's come in. Yeah. These are Vallejo. Yeah, they tend to use. I mean, they're quite good with water. To be fair, they mix well. I'm just washing this is a green wash I'm putting on to give that sort of under what I call it. Whoosh. Yeah, green blower. Whoosh, have that. I need a bit more darker washing, to be honest. But here we go. So I have to say, my camera is just about again. Camera's going to die again, right? Like I said, I'm waiting for. Hopefully, it's coming today and it's being sent to work. So when I go and pick up my boy from working, when he's finished, I'll get the lead. But so that'll be plug in then. So I am going to worry about it discharge. It is running out of battery. But I've got the other one on charge, but I'll probably be calling it quits shortly. You know what I mean? So, but you know, as equipment test goes, I'm well happy with it. At the end of the day, it's worked. It's worked quite smart. It's done. You know what I mean? I think it worked really well. Sam's texting me. Get off, Sam. It's worked out really well, to be fair. So. Like I said, I bought another. I mean, again, video capturing card. I didn't even know what the hell that was until yesterday. So I got another one of those coming. To plug in the camera, I got to get a USB block because it doesn't fit in. Yeah. I'm prettier than anybody on Babe Station, pal. I don't even know what that is. I haven't got a clue what you're talking about. I need a snow plow. Shove it on the front of a loco. That'd be good fun. Put a GoPro on it. What I call it? Whoosh, have that. I think Jenny's done that, didn't she? Jenny ever done that on a thing? That'd be a good couple of photos on there. Oh, he's come back in. Yeah, like boys, if I haven't mentioned it, and if you don't know, Northern Rails 44, Craig Shaw, yeah, winner of the last competition. New YouTube, go and support it, please. Yeah, cracking. Oh, while you're there, as it happens, I gotta do something. You can do some more work. So Craig's come back in. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of research, and I mean, Andy will tell you, Ollie will tell you, Richard will tell you. I mean, filming and editing, and that's a full-time job in itself. Like, I mean, and that, as a company, we're embracing social media in a massive way now. Like, you know, I mean, I'm pushing it. I'm the forefront of it, pushing it as well. So it's only right that I do the research and get the play. Snowplow. Yeah, a good idea. Yeah, the colours coming out stunning, mate, to be honest. And not only that, like I said, the base is foam coat, okay? So it's just normal foam board, yeah? I don't know, I think it's 3mm or 2mm foam board. And the more water I start to put on with the paint and stuff like that, the boards are naturally starting to waver, and they're starting to look really nice. I still think it needs a little bit more highlighting on something else. I mean, I might look, I got the greys, like I said. I might do a white highlight. I mean, I've put a lot more stuff back on it. I'm busy staining the sides at the moment, green and stuff. So you get that sort of you get that slimy look, don't you? You know what I mean? That type of thing. That's 16 likes. I think that's the most I've ever had. I mean, I'm not big at those, you know what I mean? I'm not like rich and what I call it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm just a lonely old manufacturer that can only talk about his crap. So, and to be fair, you guys listen to me, so I'm well happy with it. Thank you very much. You know what I mean? I'll hit 2,000 one day. I'm not far from it now, actually. I'm with a couple of about 30, 50, 60, 70 people, I think. And I'll hit 2,000. Group's doing well. Yeah, Facebook group. Thanks for the support on that. Oh, yeah, do you reckon? You know what I mean? It's we're getting there, mate. We're getting there. We haven't got the numbers of other people, like, you know what I mean? I don't know how the hell the other people have got numbers like that. I haven't got a clue, like, you know what I mean? So, but we're getting there. We need guys like you to push. So I need to send you lots of stuff. I mean, and do it from there, like, you know what I mean? Another 3 new members. Have you been busy then, have you? That's not bad, you know what I mean? In a year, that's not bad. I appreciate one, you know what I mean? I got some really good people on there, to be fair. Yeah, you all sort of talk. Sam and now Craig doing a cracking job. You know what I mean? And you know, and on YouTube, then I've just, you know what I mean, seen that you guys have made some of the moderators and already working for me. So appreciate the support, as all these guys know that do it. You want help, and we should all help each other at the end of the day, because, you know what I mean, yes, I say I'm a manufacturer. I'm not doing it for you know what I mean, for the well, I do for the love. I do love it. Model, I'm sitting here modelling, not chewing the fat. Private one, or what I call it, we've seen the one in work, mate. Is to be fair, I don't know if I sent the stuff to you yet. I don't know where it's gone. It might have gone to the mic's out. I don't know where. I don't know where. I think Simon's gone off. He's been told get on with work, but you can't do anything anyway because you can't go to work, can you? So, yeah, but we are going to try and change it this year, because yes, we're known for our static grass and our applicators, but we got so much more stuff that's coming out, and so much stuff that we do. Another build. There's only so much. You haven't got much room, surely. You haven't got any spare rooms anymore. It never stops. You're right there, dude. It never stops. It keeps going and going and going. And people, and you know what I mean. Oh, camera's gone. Hang on, 2 seconds. Bear with me. You can't still see me. I knew it'd go. But powers of technology. Moving on. I've done this before, so it does work. Button. And we should be bosh. Any minute. Come on. There we go. Look at that. Like a well-oiled machine. That's fully charged. Okay, so we got another 2 hours 34 minutes. No, we haven't. Yeah, battery's gone. Tim better. Boom. Back to normal. Thank you very much. 50p in the front. It's a test. Yeah. It's a test. This is what I've got. I'm testing, and I passed. Yeah, like I said, I should have. Yeah, I should have the leads coming soon today. But it's worked well. I was only meant to be on there for 5 minutes to test, and you guys, everybody just joined in. So thank you very much. Shilling for the meter. I used to have meters, 50p meters. Put them in the TV. You put a 50p in it and crank it, and then the TV come back on. Yay! Right, again, a little bit more work on the top, I think, now. Peaks 47's in the house. Boop, boop. Nice to have you, Sam. What colour shirt you got on? I guarantee you, right? I'll have a middle finger in a minute. yeah. Nice one. Next week's going to be a bit of a pain, blue and white, and the middle finger. I told you. Next week's going to be a bit of a pain. I might have to do an afternoon one, but again, the afternoon one today is worked out a treat. I got to go into work and do some work for another company. But you know what I mean. Once I've done that, striped. Yeah, he needs to be in striped. So once I've done that, then once I finish in the morning, hopefully Monday be out of it. Tuesday, you know what I mean, I got something else to do. But Wednesday, Thursday, hopefully I should be in the afternoon, so we'll do some more. It is checked. I knew it would be. We all knew it would be. And I better go shorts on. White arrows. His sleeves are the sleeves are what I got in front, like that, tied in front. Like she one flew over the cuckoo's nest. Oh, the banter's in. It was going all so nice. We were talking lovely modelling then, and Peak 47s comes in. Thank you, mate. It's banter. I hope we all having a good laugh and a good joke. You know what I mean? We can't take things seriously. Like, you know what I mean? It's not a... life's too serious at the moment, isn't it? You know what I mean? So let's have a bit of banter. We love it. You've got to see the Mickey, them pair take out the me, you know what I mean? Yeah, checked shirts. He won't wear it otherwise. That's a bit too much. Too much. I don't like that. My brush is wet, I think. Yeah, I need a drier brush. Oh, crack out the new one. Okay, so I just lightly now just go over the top. This is sky grey that I got. I can't see now, I put my glasses on. Especially if we're going live, you know what I mean? You're going to have to get some new shirts. I've got an Osprey top on, so... You meant to be playing tonight? It's finished. Damn COVID. Yeah, so just highlighting up now. I don't don't want it too heavy, because I don't want to ruin the look of the plank that I've got. Like, you know what I mean? It looks quite smart. I don't want to. I'm going to put some grime in there. I think I will. I'll try it on. I'm going to put a little V in here. I think. I'm gonna think like that. Do a line like that. Nice thick line, and then I'll put a I'll do some tests in there then. See the weathering powders. Put the weathering powders in there. You know, I mean, as a grime. Concrete dust. I know that's a couple of people's favourite. That'll look quite smart in there. And if I sort of isopropylene that when it's in there, it'll go wet and dry and stay in there then as well. So fingers crossed. Yeah, I would agree with you on that one, Sam. I have done, you know, I mean, I have done it before, not as a bigger scale as this, like, you know what I mean, and stuff. Like I said, Dave, our design, he gave me some tips and hints, and it's quite smart. I got a little bit of overdone by there now, so I'm only going to go back to doing a little bit of smoke. Yeah, so like I said, all Vallejo paints these are that I've used. You never know. WWS might. Oh, let me do this. WWS might be bringing out paint range. I say no more. So yeah, let's tone that down a bit. Right, I'm yawning again. So yeah, so it's we're gonna have a treat, to be honest. I'm well happy with that. I've got a colour now. That colour over there, I'm gonna match that to the on the what I call it, weathering on the tin sheets. I did a little bit with there, little section with that, but that's just our weathering powders. But I'm gonna do something different. I need to. I'm going to spray it with a layer of spray first, and then do it, from there. Like, I mean, sorry, I keep going back and forth. I just want to cheers, Brian. Get the concrete dust out. Yeah. Flooring washes, I look into that. Yeah, washes, yeah, something that we're looking at again as well. But again, you know, I mean, I use these. We will acrylics, like, you know what I mean. So, if I get my own range, then that is something that we'll develop. Like, you know what I mean, I'll develop it with Dave because, you know, I mean, it if we can use it for the figure range, it's perfect for us. You know what I mean, so. Yeah, concrete dust. I think that's Sam's favourite, to be honest. It goes on everything. Yes, Sam already burning. I'll be down there by then. I'll come down. No, sorry, man. I'm plugging you. I'm helping you. I'm hoping that you. Craig, I'm hoping that you get to whatever you get to 1,000. I think you're almost there, aren't you? Okie dokie. Okay, we're coming up to 3 hours, guys, so I think that's about it. I'm happy with that. I'm going to leave it all dry and stuff like that, right? Yeah, 12 people in, 18 likes. Thank you very much. Thanks for the support. Sam, Craig, probably speak to you later. Like dance like weirdos, yeah. Yeah, thanks guys. Have a good weekend, safe weekend. Yeah, always a pleasure to you. Really have a nice one. Yeah, you know what I mean. Stay safe and all that nonsense and stuff. Wash hands. You know what I mean, and peace out. Thanks thanks Lee. Yeah, they coming on lovely, mate. At the end of the day, so you know, we just got to get them out now. You know what I mean. See you for now. Yeah, maybe next week. Keep an eye on social media. Right, keep an eye on our group, and what it called. I'll let you know when we're going back out. Then, guys. Right. Thanks for the support. Like it all the way. Have a good one. Ta-ra, guys. Ta-ra, ta-ra.